Have you ever wondered how powerful AI is and how it can impact your income as a farmer, taking you from 0 to 100? No, I have not. According to my research, I was made to understand that AI is less maximized in African countries. That is why when you compare the agricultural productivity of farmers in African countries to those in developed countries, you will see a wide difference. Let's talk about how AI can improve our productivity as farmers and how it can boost our income. I will be drawing most of my lessons from the agricultural tours which I have been to over time. I noticed something in this cocoa farm. Some pods are larger than the others. Then among the large ones, some of them have smaller seeds.
I see.
Inside this cocoa pod is scanty and it has smaller seeds. As a farmer, you are bound to experience a lot of challenges. The video you just saw is a clip of me on one of my tours to a cocoa farm. That is a perfect example of pod chaffiness, a situation whereby a cocoa pod tends to be scanty inside. The recurrence of pod chaffiness can affect the productivity of a farmer. My question is this: can AI actually fix this issue? Definitely. And this is where artificial intelligence is responsible for monitoring pollination, soil health, pests and diseases, and other problems come to play. With what I mentioned now, you already know the causes or some of the causes of chaffy pods. Let's get it straight. Apart from chaffy pods, let's also know that there are some other issues a farmer or a cocoa farmer can face. Another thing I noticed while we were walking down is that some cocoa pods were dead, even while connected to the tree. Okay, tell me, how can AI fix issues like this? Alright, listen. There are different AIs, and these AIs play different roles. There are AI-powered soil health sensors, there are AI-powered cameras, there are AI-powered drones, and many others. And this is how they function. For anything that has to do with soil health, an AI-powered soil sensor is buried beneath the ground to take data. When I talk about data, I mean the moisture level, the nutrient level, the pH level, and every other thing that has to do with the soil. That is for soil health. Then for AI-powered cameras, they are usually mounted on poles or maybe a structure to capture the images of the crops and their leaves at different intervals. Then for that of drones are programmed to fly at different intervals to get direct images of the crops and their leaves. These data collected are then sent to a central platform to process them in order to ascertain if something is wrong. How will AI know if something is wrong with the crop? I will answer this using an illustration. If you are given a spoiled meal, you will definitely know that it is spoiled because you know what a fresh meal tastes like. You are accustomed to a very good meal, a healthy meal. The same thing is applicable to artificial intelligences. They already have data of healthy crops. So if along the line they see something that is not what should be, they definitely will know that something is wrong with this crop. The collection and processing of data is continuous. So when an issue is observed by AI, it immediately alerts the farmer through a connected device. It could be through the farmer's phone or whatsoever means, and then it is left for the farmer to act accordingly and immediately. If the issue identified is due to lack of pollination, a farmer can choose to contact a beekeeper so that the beekeeper can bring a beehive filled with colony of bees to his farm, and then pollination will occur. As a full-time beekeeper, I can tell you for sure that bees are very good pollinators. I think I understand better now. Take a look at this. You see this weed right here? This is another challenge faced by these farmers. They say they have not been able to deal with these weeds, even with the chemicals they have. What you just saw is a strong weed that affects the productivity of some rice farmers. And according to them, they say they've not been able to deal with this weed. So, do you think AI can help to solve this problem? This is actually a very small challenge. The first thing AI will do is this. It will identify the weed through image recognition, and this is where AI cameras and drones come in. I have already told you how these things function. I mean the AI cameras and drones. The moment the weed is identified, AI recommends an effective herbicide for it, And in situations whereby the weed turns out to be resistant to the already recommended herbicides, AI recommends an alternative, a stronger alternative, which will be used to deal with the weed. So now you understand why I said it is a small challenge. After that one, the next thing is the application, which could be done manually or using AI. And then what AI does for you, that's if you're using AI, is that it shoots the chemical direct to the weed itself, and it is usually done using AI drones. Once that is done, AI still monitors the farm for you to make sure that the weed does not grow again. Okay, wait, we've been talking so much about crops. Now can we talk about livestock and how AI can help to boost the productivity of a livestock farm? Certainly there are a lot of challenges that comes with being a livestock farmer. You know, say we dey for this heat period, e dey affect this birds.
Yes, once the sun is too much, the birds will be as if they are weak. For so doing, they start dying.
What happened to that one you're holding?
It's dead.
What killed it? Is it dehydration?
Yes, stress and heat.
Okay. Do you think AI can actually fix the issue of heat and stress in livestock farming? To be very honest, I'm not sure. Definitely AI can fix the issue of heat and stress, and you know the causes of heat include high temperature, direct sunlight, poor ventilation, while for stress you have mainly transportation and overcrowding. Ordinarily these are issues that can be handled by farmers themselves, but you know sometimes we ignorantly overlook these things, thereby causing death to our livestock animals, which automatically reduces our production. This is how AI helps us to fix these issues. AI uses temperature sensors to check the heat level and then alerts the farmer when the heat level is high or when the temperature level is higher than normal. Then in a situation whereby the livestock farm is automated, what AI does is this: it triggers the cooling system to make sure the temperature level is stabilized. Another good thing about AI when it comes to livestock farming is this: it monitors the feeding pattern, the eating pattern and movement of your livestock. You know, heat stress can actually affect the way your livestock move, the way they feed, the way they drink. So what it does is that it alerts the farmer immediately for the farmer to act fast. Now we can agree that AI has positive impact in every aspect of agriculture and can boost our productivity very well. AI is so powerful that it can help you improve the mortality rate and birth rate of your livestock animals. And what if I tell you that AI can also help you in species selection? Would you believe it?
How?
What it does is this: it collects data from your environment, and when I talk about data I mean temperature levels, climate compatibility, and then it recommends the best species of livestock which will suit that your environment. So you can agree with me that with AI, issues like this. Have you been in a situation whereby you harvested a crop and then you notice that some of the products have spoiled, or maybe something devoured them inside the ground, something like maybe pest or a disease affected them inside the ground? Have you had such experience before?
Yes.
Wouldn't be a problem.